Here's a flooded Perryton, Texas on the morning of June 13th. I had spent the night just south of town after chase the day before, and came into town the next morning to find the main roads flooded from some training storms. I was advised by traffic directors that my van would probably make it through. The water got up to the bottom of my door, but I made it through without stalling. June 13th was now my 6th straight day out on the road chasing. I'd seen a lot of decent storms, but I had yet to get a tornado for this trip. Today's chances looked pretty marginal, as more of a linear event was expected. By early afternoon, storms had fired in a northeast to southwest line across the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles. Here's an attempt at a wall cloud. I bumped into Howie Bluestein here thinking it was Jesse Risley. There are too many storm chasers driving silver Impalas. I followed this line of storms for quite a while, and didn't see much in the way of impressive storm structure. The whole complex looked rather linear, and I was starting to doubt whether there'd be any tornadoes at all. I followed the line into the Oklahoma Panhandle on some deserted county roads until I got to a main east-west highway, and that's when I ran into what seemed like every storm chaser that ever existed. It was practically a traffic jam of storm chasers, as the entire Vortex 2 armada was present, along with dozens of other independent chasers. I filed into the line heading east so that I wouldn't end up getting cored by this line of storms, and that's when a tornado dropped near Slapout, Oklahoma. The software running the robotics in my camera dome was being plagued by some gremlins, so I wasn't able to get it on video. The tornado was also heavily rain-wrapped, so it would have been difficult to make out in the time lapse anyway. I was able to snag a few stills from the car, however. You can see those in the last chapter on this disc, where I have a collection of past tornado videos and stills. After the tornado, I was able to get the camera dome back up and running, and I set up to get a few shelf cloud time lapses. The storm had a pretty blue precipitation core. Here's a whale's mouth starting to fan out behind the gust front. Here I'm starting to make my way home from the chase trip, heading north down a winding road through some hills. You can see I'm about to get gobbled up by the whale's mouth.